My vision is to eradicate cancer from India.
We're obviously targeting the underprivileged communities.
When you go into rural areas, you don't know what the challenges you're going to face.
We need more women across all tiers of organizations in India, and it starts with STEM education.
With this collaboration and these funds, we can go a lot of places and find the core of cancer, help a lot of people to come out of it.
Guys, today I have come down to a very special event where Xiaomi India has announced their partnership with YouWeCan. Yes, that is Yuvraj Singh's foundation to create a battle and fight against cancer. The campaign that has launched today is called Swasth Mahila, Swasth Bharat. We got an opportunity to sit down with Mr. Yuvraj Singh himself along with Xiaomi India's president, Mr. Murali Krishnan B. We got an insight into their mindset on how they feel technology can help to build the gap between healthcare and cure, and also along with the plans that YouWeCan has for the future in India for a battle against cancer.
See, I'm sure technology is filling all the gaps the way we're going in the future. Cancer is on-ground work, right? There's certain technology you can use, but when you have to talk to people and make them go for a test, technology cannot help in that. It's a lot of on-ground work. Our team has been working for almost 10 years now, and obviously thank you to Murali and with Xiaomi. With this collaboration and these funds, we can go a lot of places and find the core of cancer, help a lot of people to come out of it. The stigma around cancer is very different from technology, so I'm sure technology will help in the future, but hopefully fills in the gap. But technology cannot motivate you or tell you to go and do a test or there's something wrong with you. Your body has to tell you that, and you have to listen to your body. Unfortunately, technology cannot tell you that. But yes, hopefully technology helps us in the future. Hopefully something great comes out of technology in testing people, and in if you have something which can test you at home, like some gadgets. There's not one cancer, there are many types of cancer, so it's going to be a challenge in the future, but I'm sure technology is definitely going that way. So we've got to work hand in hand.
So while we have selected the 15 states specifically, we're obviously targeting the underprivileged communities, point number one, and that too specifically in the designated aspirational districts in the country, right? So very clearly the demography is targeted from that perspective, point number one. Point number two, the fund deployment is for awareness generation, is for screening, and wherever detected there is also treatment involved in the entire project for a span of 1 year. And now there are other initiatives that Xiaomi undertakes as part of its social impact charter, which can take care of education, which can take care of skill building. And for us, it's a long journey. I mean, we've had a 10-year history in India. We look forward to doing much more to fundamentally impact society where it matters the most, at the level of people like you and me. And that's how you bring about change, and that's what we want to do.
We don't have insurance for health in India, unfortunately. And as an NGO or as a brand, we both cannot be everywhere. That is why I was stressing in the room that people have to take up a cause and work towards it. Because you and me cannot be everywhere, right? What we can work on, we are working on. Whether it's detection, whether it's treatment, whether it's scholarship for kids. We are working on several aspects, and we all have challenges in those areas. And with a bigger team now, with bigger funds, we can do more. How much we can do, we can't really tell right now, because when you go into rural areas, you don't know what the challenges you're going to face. Whether it's stigma, once you remove the stigma, then it comes to treatment. So it's just not one challenge. It's just a lot of challenges that come together. Cannot give you any numbers on that, because as I said, it's on-ground work. Our team is working, our team is expanding, now working with Xiaomi's team. So we can only give you substantial numbers in the next coming months, probably, on what work we are doing. But unfortunately, we don't have those numbers because cancer is not measured like that. I know the challenges you're talking about, but I think after working on ground and seeing the numbers that are coming, how we're going to deploy those funds in and around that. So it's going to take a while to give you those answers.
A lot starts at the education level. I think a concerted effort to increase the participation of women in STEM education itself is going to be the single biggest thing that we can do, because if you can create the talent pool from the beginning, let me tell you, almost every corporate leader that I have spoken about truly appreciates the special magic and impact that women, not just at the leadership level, but across level, create in an organization. And I'm not talking about diversity for diversity's sake, because they come with a different perspective. Their approach to situations, their approach to people is very, very different. And that's the value that every organization should leverage. So if we can invest behind encouraging more women to start participating in STEM education itself, I believe we can create this large talent pool that can be across all layers, and not just leadership. It could be junior level, middle management, senior management. We need more women across all tiers of organizations in India, and it starts with STEM education.
Well, if Xiaomi gives us more funds, we definitely will. I would love to give insurance out there for people who need it. Unfortunately, I don't have those kind of funds, but I will get there one day, for sure. I tell you that. You know, my plan is, or vision is, to eradicate cancer from India. It is almost next to impossible, but if I can work towards that goal, I'm sure I'll get there someday. But I promise you that in a couple of years' time, I will get there.
Now those were some really interesting insights, and for more such interesting content, subscribe to Business Insider India.